stuff why.
Welcome to another episode of The Unknown with Caleb and Anson. We missed you guys.
Yeah,
It's been a hot minute. Thank you to everyone.
sure
We're
has.
at 40 subscribers, which is dope. Like, I mean, come on. Like,
I did ask you earlier. Just imagine if those were actual sandwiches.
those are actual subs. Like, that's legit.
That's a lot of subs. A
That
lot
is
of
a lot of subs.
sandwiches.
I actually had Subway for the first time in God knows how long the other day.
Whoa, really?
I kind of regret it, but it is what it is.
Yeah. I
Hope we
mean,
never get approached as sponsor for Subway because
yeah. That might not go so well. I don't know.
No.
Now that you said that, it's live.
It is. It is live. The internet.
We're not in the backstage. We're not in the backstage right now. So.
Oh no, it's funny. We actually were just talking about our lives because we hadn't really we text, but like we haven't really hung out and talked. And that's kind of like if you guys have never joined one of our streams, like that's kind of the reason we started this podcast is to just like hang out and talk and like do the thing.
Which,
but
if you are watching, make sure you jump in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from. Say hi. Let us know where you're watching.
By the way, this episode is brought to you by non-alcoholic IPA beer. We'll see by the end of this episode if I regret this decision or not.
I'm drinking tap water.
Look at you, dude. It's 2025. You're drinking tap water?
Well, I mean, it's
is it
sort of
tap water?
No, it's just
wow.
It's out of the faucet. I'm from
impressed.
Our softener. Well, yeah, I mean, this isn't great TV right here, Anson, but like it is H2O, and that's the thing.
Oh man, it's funny. Every time, like it's how many times when we grew up were we are you a kid that drank from the hose when you're outside?
Oh yeah.
Oh
100%.
There's nothing like a hose drinking water.
I know.
Section.
Yeah, we got some like pretty intense football games going in the backyard, and you had to drink from the hose and then get back in there. You know what I'm saying?
No going inside. We didn't think. Who carried water bottles around that time?
I know. Like, I don't ever remember carrying a water bottle.
No, but I mean, in fairness, I think it's also because we realized probably societally that we probably should stop drinking from the water hose.
Yeah. I mean,
though,
maybe
if I were desperate enough to this day, I probably would.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I would do it. Totally. You can wash your car.
Yeah.
Water the yard and drink.
Just get it like, right off into the side. Like,
yep. Yeah.
So good. Yes. This is good TV.
Yeah.
This is good TV. Caleb, what are you up to?
Oh, so what am I up to? Right now I am currently in a set that you can't see, but I'm building sets. So I kind of have like almost like a pipe grids going here. So this weekend I'm going to be putting the lights up and getting all these sets ready to go for clients, basically.
Are clients coming in tomorrow, this week? What's
Yeah. So I had somebody in here today. Let's see. Tuesday, there's somebody in here. Today, somebody was in here. Tomorrow, 2 people are in here. Nice. Friday, I don't think. Next week is packed full as well. So
nice.
Yeah, it's pretty busy in here, which I do appreciate. You know what I mean?
Dude, I'm impressed with how much you've kind of like taken off this concept of the studio. Like, I don't know. There are a couple studios in our area, and I don't know if people in our area are that busy. Like, as far as like people booking, a lot of our stuff is like a lot of our photographers in the area are like natural light photographers. Like,
oh yeah, right.
So like studio.
Now there's several like natural light studios here in town.
Really?
But there's not really like this concept. And there's other video studios in town, right?
Yeah.
Here, but something like this concept isn't very close. So I have people driving like from, an hour away.
Really?
To come here to shoot their content. Yeah. Because it's so easy for them to do. So that's like, so I have people doing like video podcasts, right? We've talked about that.
Yeah.
I've got somebody tomorrow's shooting their coursework in here to build their course. And then somebody tomorrow is shooting their YouTube content in here. So
Nice.
yeah, so I mean, it's like it varies with the type of content. I have 2 sessions now. I've kind of been revamping pricing and everything too. So it's kind of like for video podcast, it's you get 90 minutes for like 2.99, and then for like I call it a general content session is 60 minutes. You get like one camera or two, maybe up to 2 cameras, kind of depending on what it is, and that's like 250 for 60 minutes. So,
Really?
yeah.
And so when people take that package, are they like are they YouTube people? Are they like bigger
Yeah,
channels,
so
smaller channels? Like what's kind of the demographic of people that get that package?
yeah, so it's, it varies. I would say a little bit smaller channels, but they're like,
Interesting.
business coaches and people
Mm,
like that kind of want to just keep getting content out, right?
that's
So,
fair.
like, leadership coaches, business coaches. So,
Yeah.
what I'm kind of doing right now is, like, I did not intend for this episode to go this direction, Anson,
I
but
mean,
might as well talk about it,
our
right?
episodes don't have a direction. Like,
Yeah, that is true. That is true. They really don't have that much of a direction. Let us know in the chat if you're watching, first of all. Second of all, let us know where you're watching from. Say hi.
I need to pull up the stream. But
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, go ahead.
So, where was I going? So, my target audience for this studio are CEOs, founders, coaches, thought leaders, industry experts. Like, that's really who I want in this studio. And so it's kind of led to some pretty good conversations with people like, CEOs and all that,
Yeah.
getting their content out and really getting their expertise out online. But it's great because you can batch shoot
Yeah.
your content and then you spend like a couple hours in the studio and you have a month's worth of stuff, right?
Yeah.
So it's a lot easier than having somebody maybe on staff or making the content yourself and having to have all the lights and mics and cameras and all that stuff. So I'm really trying to lower the barrier to quality video for people. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
if you want to put a video lab where you're at, let's chat.
Dude, I'm here for it. Especially so that kind of bleeds into like some updates for myself. Like
Yeah.
we just got a studio. This is not it.
Yes.
But if you've watched a couple of my recent videos,
Yeah, I love that shot.
dude, I love it. I
Yeah,
love it. Somebody was
so
talking about
good.
it the other day, or I was talking about today with some of my coworkers, and I was like, yeah, for the photographer that we partnered with to rent this space, is already had it set up, and so I was like, as soon
Yeah.
as I walked in, I was like, that's my A cam shot right now, and
Nice.
I love it. I just got to dome and put that in there and everything, but
'Cause what
yeah,
are you using, a 500 to
uh
light?
yeah, actually, yeah. The Zhiyun Molus,
Oh, really? You're using that?
not the little ones, the big
Yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah. The big one, yeah.
Yeah,
Huh,
yeah. That's my 500
that's
watt right
dope.
now.
Right on.
So yeah, it's pretty chill. I mean, honestly, like if we take over full range of the studio, we may be talking about expansion of Video Lab for sure. The only
Yeah.
problem is like I cannot record any video after like 11 a.m. because
Oh.
the it's above a bar, and they
Oh, yeah, that's right. I
it was
remember
funny.
you saying that.
I went to go record. I'm not used to like recording in daytime anymore. So like
Mm,
usually I'm like kids asleep, it's nighttime, I'm recording my videos, whatever. And in my aesthetic, it's usually like dark and moody. And so I'm like, whatever, less light works for me. So recording in the daytime is really throwing me. And so I got up at like not in like Saturday mornings recently. I don't know about you, but like my kid
mm,
loves just like chill in the morning. So like we'll sleep until like 9, maybe 10, like
mm.
in the morning. And but this past Saturday I had to record a review, and like it was either I was doing it Saturday morning or like I was going to be pressed for time. And so I was like, all right, well, I guess we're going up Saturday morning. And dude, I was like half asleep. Like it was painful. It was pain. I'll get used to it eventually. So
Eventually.
eventually. But yeah, dude, that's cool though. Like I actually was talking about it with my CEO because we have our podcast.
Yep.
And he's been like sprinkling these ideas of having our own studio to where we can have just keep everything set up, come
Oh
in,
yeah.
start shooting. And I don't think it's like long term for like and I don't even know if that's like in his thought process of like letting other people utilize that space.
Mm-hmm.
But it's an interesting concept because like if you have somebody like my CEO, like that
Oh yeah.
doesn't have somebody like me that can go do that, but they want to put out that content, like that's a killer deal.
Oh yeah. No, I'm telling you, man. Like, found something here,
You
and we're not making like Super Bowl commercials. Like, it's not like pretty cinematic stuff, but it's like
right.
it's quick and easy, and a lot of it, people are just taking the files, so there's not even a whole lot of editing with it, you know?
Are you using
So,
you said before, but are you just baking and like are you doing like a natural profile on your Lumix?
right now, so what I wanna do, this is gonna be really interesting. You ready for this? What I wanna do is develop a studio LUT, right?
Woo!
So that we get the a look for in here. Right now, I'm just shooting with standard. So I'm just using standard, just straight color profile, standard color profile.
Mhm.
But I'm going to be working on either me or somebody else. I'm going to be working on a studio LUT, and then we'll be shooting with that LUT. So
Nice.
yeah.
Nice. I just realized I'm still in Cinema 4K.
Oh, and yeah, I know. I saw the black bars. I was like, hey, that's fine. Whatever. You do you, man.
Cinematic. Is that why you said something about a tight shot?
It looks a little tight, but
I
I thought
mean,
you
it
just had a like tighter lens on or something.
no, it's a 35. I'm just back in my really small office. I didn't feel like cleaning. Dude, I haven't charged these lights because we moved studios. I haven't charged these lights. One of them's gonna die, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure,
it'll go
during
out.
yeah, oh yeah,
That's
for
fine.
sure,
That's fine.
for sure. So, yeah, it's crazy. But
Well,
dude,
one of the things, let me say this before we go any further. Like one of the things while we're in Vegas for NAB, I'm actually going to be touring a couple other studios that are similar to this, just a few like months or maybe a year ahead of where I'm at.
oh,
So that'll be
nice.
really interesting to see kind of what they're doing there. So, Anson, if you want to go on those tours, let me know.
Yeah. Yeah. I, so unrelated. So unrelated. But,
Oh yeah.
Pop's going to NAB.
Oh, okay. Let's go, Pav.
He asked me because he's, from the UK. They're
Yeah.
not oversaturated with weaponry over there. So he was like, "Do you wanna go shoot some guns?" And I was like, how much is it?" I looked today, I was like, $200. I was like, "I'm good.
Oh, yeah.
I'm good." So,
The last
yes,
time,
let's go
yeah,
tour
yeah.
some studios.
Last time I was at NAB, I highly considered renting one of the sports cars that you can get there and just like taking it for a spin. I was like, is this worth 600 bucks for like a half an hour?
What
I
sports
was real I was I don't there's like McLarens, there's like a whole just a
What?
whole bunch. Yeah, you can just choose from a whole bunch. I mean, Lamborghinis, all those things. It's a thing in Vegas. Look it up. Um,
Okay.
some people watching this might be like, yeah, what yeah, of course that's a thing in Vegas. But I highly considered it, talking myself into renting one of those sports cars
I
just
mean
for the fun of it.
when in Vegas, man, like,
For content, right? For content.
tax write-off.
Can we make this a business expense? That's
Yes.
the question.
Yes.
That's the question we need to answer.
I think this podcast needs to turn into questions and answers with Caleb and Anson on what can you use as tax write-offs for sure.
Yeah, let's definitely give tax advice.
Let's not do that. Considering I haven't filed tax, my mom. Okay, peel back the veil. When I
Yeah,
was a young lad, my mom always filed my
young
taxes.
lad.
Did,
Okay.
did that thing. Now my wife files our taxes. I've
Yeah,
never
my
filed
wife does.
taxes, so like
Yeah.
I I'm just like somehow our channel makes us not pay taxes every year because I guess I spend too much money more than I make.
Yeah.
So
Oh boy.
yeah,
Yeah, I hear you on that.
dude.
Like,
So
I've been putting lights in the studio and stuff, and I've been spending money, and I was like, "This hurts."
dude. Okay, so
Tears.
I mean, last month, like I, bought the Black Magic Pixis and like
Yeah.
you were having that conversation of like all the things I was buying with it and everything. And uh I was just like, dude, yeah, I'm bleeding money. And I returned it and I was like, cool, I feel so much better. Okay, so I pre-ordered my Sigma BF, which
Yep.
that is what it is. And then yesterday or today I ordered a new MacBook Pro. So like I'm back where I was. So tax write-off. Have you ever seen the show
Mm.
Schitt's Creek?
No, I've never seen it. I've seen all the memes and stuff, but I've not seen that show.
There is an episode where the son learns about tax write-offs, but like not fully. Um,
Yeah.
and so like he just starts buying everything. He's like, "That's a write-off. That's a
Yes.
write-off." And I'm like,
Yeah.
"That's a new business owner."
That's the business model you wanna follow.
You gotta have money to be able to purchase
Mm.
things for tax write-offs. They can't
Mm.
just like not exist. So,
Wise words with Anson. Welcome to the
yes.
show.
Welcome, welcome all. So yeah. All right. So real conversation.
Oh, here we
Other
go.
than, I mean, we've been having real conversation. We've actually very, very real conversation. Other than touring studios, what else are we doing in Vegas?
Ooh, that's a good question. I feel like we
Like,
need to
we're
I feel like
averaging like once every other week. We're gonna be in Vegas.
I know, like, I feel like we need to have an episode before Vegas kind of being like, "Okay, here's what we're gonna be doing in Vegas," but let's we'll chat about it a little bit right now as
Sure.
well.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Um, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm gonna go, like, to the show, obviously. You know,
Yeah.
I do have a meeting set up with Black Magic, so
Really?
I'll be meeting with Black Magic, um,
You do that?
Tuesday morning. I just reached out to them.
I'm gonna have to talk to you offline about that.
Yeah.
Be like, can you get a +1?
Yeah, right.
Kidding.
Be like, "This is my buddy Anson, and he's gonna be joining us
This
today."
is my buddy Anson, which bought your camera and returned it within a week.
Yeah. He really likes that little silver brick of a Sigma. Have you seen his review?
Oh,
Um,
jeez.
I
Oh,
mean,
man.
other like okay, so we get in Sunday. My wife and I get in
Yeah.
Sunday morning. So, we'll probably go
When
straight to
does
the
the show
show.
start? Sunday afternoon?
Yeah, I think Sunday is the first like vendor day. I think. I
I
don't
think so
know.
too. I don't
I feel
know.
like we need Dustin here. He knows all that stuff.
He does.
Um,
He's like a NAB pro by now.
yeah, totally. So I think Sunday's the first day. We'll probably go straight to the show and just walk around a little bit. But then Monday, I plan on probably spending most of the day at the show and just like talking with vendors and all that. Then I think Monday night's the BH party, and
Is it Monday
then
night?
I
Yeah,
think
get
so.
hydrate yourself.
Okay.
That's what I've heard.
Oh, like a dance party, right?
I It's something, but there's a lot
Are
of
you,
drinking.
oh, geez.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we're
I
a
mean,
family podcast, but
I'll probably be really tired and just want to go to bed.
same.
But
Fair.
but anyway, then Tuesday I've got that meeting with Black Magic, and then I'd like Tuesday afternoon. I don't even think I've gone through this schedule with my wife yet.
Dude, I should
Um,
probably line up meetings with some people.
I mean, you could probably do it while you're there.
Probably.
Yeah.
I just go up to Black Magic and be like,
Yeah.
"Hey, I don't know who
I
to
mean,
talk."
they have so many reps there. You can
Yeah,
talk with somebody.
yeah. There's a
I
couple people.
forget I forget who I am. I think it's like the director of US marketing or somebody. I think I
Ooh,
have a I think I have a meeting with. I have to look back at the email. I probably shouldn't be trying to figure this out live
yeah, probably not.
during this
You trying to get
conversation.
that
But
Pixis? Get your hands on the Pixis?
am I going to try?
Yeah,
Um, I don't know. We'll see what comes. We'll see what
yeah.
comes of this. You know,
We'll see what happens.
we'll see.
For those of you that are joining the episode that have
Is anybody is
absolutely
anybody
about,
is anybody joining, Anson?
is there?
That's the real question.
Is there? Is
We did
this like
not link. We did not link our channels, so this is all organic
this is all organic traffic, and apparently
traffic.
Caleb and Anson people don't come out on Wednesday.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, today is Wednesday. This is gonna throw me off. We usually do this on Mondays, so
I
this is gonna throw
know.
me off. I
I
think
know,
it's
sorry.
Monday.
That was my bad. That was my bad.
No, no,
Caleb
no.
works
That's
on a
fine.
review
That
that
works.
is currently tanking really bad. So it is what
Well,
it is.
you win some and you definitely lose some.
You definitely lose some. I remember there was a point last year where I was like, I'm making t-shirts that just says 10 of 10. Like,
Yes, you should.
in case you don't know, 10 of 10 is not a good thing.
Set up your Teespring store or whatever that's called.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. Okay, well, it is the part of the episode. It's that
Oh,
time, Caleb,
is it?
where we need a weather report. You're a Minnesotian. No,
Oh
you're not a Minnesotian. You're
no!
Minnesota.
Don't ever, ever
We were
say
just talking
that
about Minnesota,
again.
dude.
Yeah.
I also misremembered where you went on vacation like 2 episodes ago. So, what's the weather like
Okay.
over in your neck of the woods?
Yeah. So a weather report. Wow, I can't believe we're doing this.
That's what we do on every episode.
I know. I know. Yes. So we've had 2 winter storm warnings. I sent this to you last week. It was like 70
Yeah.
degrees
Mhm.
here, but then we were like 70 degrees, but then we were in a winter storm watch at 70 degrees. Okay. So that storm kind of missed us, never really materialized. We had another one for today that we didn't get anything. However, I will say this: where my mother-in-law lives, where my in-laws live, just
Mhm.
south of us, near like Omaha, Nebraska, like she doesn't have power and she's snowed in. They got like 12, 12 feet of snow and the wind is like blowing. She doesn't have power. And there's like the the trucks can't get there to do the power because there's like semis all over the road and blocking the
What?
roads and everything. Yeah, it's a mess.
That's crazy.
That's my weather report.
That's your weather report.
It's
Fun
just
fact.
fine here. Yeah.
Fun fact. I'm in DEF CON 20 because I forgot to plug in my S1R Mark II.
Uh-oh. Are
Battery.
you oh, we're gonna lose you.
We're not gonna
If that
lose
hap
me. We're
if
not
that
gonna lose
happens, Anson, I'm just gonna shut this thing down.
because no one is watching. Hey, this is what we signed up for. Is that a USB-C cable? Yes, that's USB-C cable. Hold, please.
You know, I'm all right that, you know, this is what we're doing. We're just gonna go with it. Even if nobody's watching, right, Anson?
That's the game plan.
Yeah.
I can figure out. Hey, babe. Can you go downstairs and get my computer charger?
Why are you saying that into the mic?
I don't know why I'm saying in the mic. Hey, baby.
Hi.
Caleb says hi.
Wait, are you not in headphones?
No, can you not hear
She
me?
she heard that?
She heard everything. She hears everything.
She hears all.
She hears all.
That's
Or
what I tell the middle schoolers. I know
Computer
Oh,
or
that's awesome.
maybe okay, cool. All right, so, if, well, good news is my microphone is attached to the computer, so if
Yeah,
my
yeah.
video feed dies,
Oh,
you'll still be able to hear me, you just not be able to see me for a couple seconds.
hey,
So,
flashy battery.
um, yeah, I thought the battery was great, but it's apparently not.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, weather report on my end of the national weather report
Oh,
is,
yeah. Let's
it's
go.
hot. It's just hot.
Hot?
It's like
Really? Hot?
75. It's not really that hot, but
Oh, okay. Oh,
what?
75. That'd be
Dude,
so nice.
no. No, please.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, 75 is nice, especially when we've been having, like, 30s and 40s and everything. Thank you. Okay. Okay. My child threatened
Thanks
me.
thanks for the cord.
Thanks for the cord.
We need to power that camera.
Oh my goodness. What was I thinking? Anson. Like a noob status over here.
Anson, your wife just saved the stream.
She did. Give her a round of applause. As I'm out of focus. There we go.
Oh.
There we go. So yeah. No, I look, we said from day one that we are not going to use our influence.
Oh, am I red? Because I was laughing so hard at what you just said.
We are not going to use our influence to
Oh,
not organically grow this channel. And
that's
this
right.
is what we signed up for.
I
So
I might need to update to the high def version of this though. We're still in 720p, but I'm having more clients use it, so I might need to update to 1080. So we might be streaming in 1080 at some point instead of 720.
I like it. I mean, our stream will look better. It might chug a little bit as far as like the internet.
It might.
But
I'm totally on Wi-Fi right now too.
are you?
Yeah,
That's
totally
impressive.
on Wi-Fi. Yeah.
Here's the more impressive thing. What are you using to stream your video feed right now?
The camera?
Both. We talked about this. This is one of the things we talked about before.
Oh, we did? What am
Yeah,
I using? Oh, yeah. Okay, I got you. So I'm on the GH7. I'm on the GH7. Use what? Why are you laughing so hard? It's not
Because I
that
know what
funny.
lens you're using. Where's the camera?
It's like way over there. Okay, GH7. It's like halfway across the room. Not gonna lie. That's why my wife was like changing the focus for me when she was here.
I just hear you tell Eric, you're like, that blue thing just.
Yeah. No, it's like I'm focus. I have focus peak on, so I was like making sure I was blue because that's the color I use,
Oh,
for
interesting.
focus peaking. So I
Interesting
was like,
choice.
just make sure like I'm all blue. Like my beard, it really picks up the focus peak.
Yeah.
So
That's half the reason I keep my beard around.
yeah, totally. I mean, why else other
Yeah.
than focus peaking?
Other than our massive
Um,
influence.
yeah, massive something. The GH7 with the Helios old USSR Helios 44.2, thanks to a friend of mine named Coulter. Shout out to Coulter. You're probably not watching. I don't even know Coulter if you know that we have this channel, which is totally fine. We're not trying to like flash our influence, but 20 the Helios 44.2, he's letting me kind of like play around with on the GH7.
You
So
never used the Helios 442?
I have never used it. Even with the GH5, I've never used it.
Really?
Yeah, I'm
Because I
a
remember didn't you do
it's
like
a
some like challenge back in the day that was like only using vintage lenses or something?
yeah, that wasn't a Helios. I think you used a
I
Helios
used
for
the
that.
Helios for that one.
Yeah,
That was a good
yeah.
challenge. We need to do
Uh,
those challenges again.
we should do some challenges.
Dude, that was a good challenge. What
It
was it?
was.
What do you remember what the challenge was? It was like a a minute? Was it a minute?
'Cause that was during COVID,
Yeah, it
so
was
it's
during
like
COVID. Everybody
everybody
was
was
doing challenges
isolated.
during COVID.
Yeah. Shoot, I don't remember
You
what
know,
it was.
we
I'll have to look back on the channel.
it's just go watch the video. I mean, like, nobody's
Yeah.
watching. Might as well watch our own videos at this point.
So I watched an old video
Always
yesterday. No, was it Monday? So I used to make some, like, little vlog style videos with my sons when they were little. Oh, man, this, like, it was, like, throwback. This was, like, 7 years ago before I actually, like, started taking YouTube seriously for the most part,
yeah.
seriously. Um, and we would go and visit, like, small towns around here and make a little travel vlog. It was just me and the boys.
Yeah.
That was so fun to watch that. It's actually hidden on, like, another channel that I
Really?
have, but yeah.
It's not on
But
Caleb Hoover's channel?
no, it's not on Caleb Hoover's, but I was thinking about, like, taking that and, like, posting it because it was so fun to watch. I don't think anybody will like it, but it was fun to watch for me. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I mean, all of my I mean,
Uh
that's a we've talked about this. Like, that's why I started Anson and Co.
Oh,
Was
yeah.
as
Yeah,
a
yeah,
family
yeah. Do you still
uh,
have some of those up?
they're not up. They're
Yeah,
hidden. I think some of the higher viewed ones I kept up.
yeah,
But yeah, I'll go back and because I can still watch the hidden ones. So I'll go back and watch.
yeah,
I watched a couple the other day.
yeah.
Made me
That's
happy.
That's so fun to watch those, and, like, we would interview people in the towns and stuff, and, like, one of
Cool.
there's a little town, called Centerville around here. It's called Centerville, and they're known for, like, this donut shop, but our goal of the video was to find the center of Centerville, and so, like, we were asking people, like, if they knew where, like, the center of Centerville was, and nobody
What?
knew, and so we, like, got Google Maps out and, like, basically tried to pinpoint the center and, like, "Oh, it looks like it's right here, like, where this sewer cap is. This must
Interesting.
be the center of Centerville."
Did you like take like a map and just like use rulers and be like,
Yeah,
this
yeah,
is
well, we didn't take a paper map, I brought it up on my phone, I'm like, "Oh, that kinda looks like the center."
that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
I
This
mean,
other one, there was, like, this at the time, she was, like, 16 and she owned this ice cream shop, and so we interviewed her, and we're like,
an
"You
ice
s"
cream shop?
a 16-year-old, yeah, owned this ice cream shop,
Huh.
and
Okay.
this was during the summer, and she was, like, working there, but she started it 2 years before we, like, actually she actually started it when she was 14.
What?
Yeah, I know, right?
It was
Mind-blowing.
like a brick and mortar or was it like a on the side of the street? Like what
An
was
actual shop, like a
No.
store, yes,
What?
and she had employees.
What?
And
She
then
was
we also we went into, like, somebody told us about, like, almost like this history museum that was in the back of a chiropractic center, and so we went to this chiropractic center and toured the little museum that they have in there, and then this,
What?
like, older guy walked in and was, like, starting to give us this, like, this, like, history lesson of this little town of Marion, South Dakota. It was so
Okay.
good. I loved it.
That's the town is Marion.
Yeah.
That's hilarious, dude. How many
Oh, yeah.
episodes did you have?
We only had about 3.
Okay. How old were your boys when they did that?
Oh, man, they were young. They were, like, probably under 10. It was
Wow.
7 years ago.
Yeah.
So, my oldest is turning 16 in April. So, he was probably under 10.
Time flies, man. Time
Yeah,
flies.
dude. Yeah.
That's crazy. That's fun. Dude, I've thought
That
about on
was
a
fun.
couple like, you know, every once in a while I'm like, YouTube's fun, freelance is fun, like,
Yeah.
but like sometimes I just want to like go and just like record that stuff because
Yeah.
we are our kids. I don't know if our kids will ever watch it over again. Like
Yeah.
They might one day, maybe with, they get older, but, like, I've often thought about I've heard, like, different stories of, like, what parents did to, like, kinda, like, encapsulate, like, their kid's lifetime or, like,
Mhm.
just, like, growing up.
Yeah.
Uh, I heard one time this dad opened up an email address for his daughter and would send her emails every once in a
Dude,
while.
that's a Google commercial.
Is it really?
That's a Gmail commercial. I'm pretty
Is it
sure. I
really?
think that's where you got that from.
Maybe it is. And I was like, "That's a brilliant idea."
Yeah. Oh, I should sign up for Gmail right now.
Oh my
They got
god,
me.
I'm, like, crying, like, I'm like,
Yeah.
"Sign up for Gmail." I have to send my kid emails just in case I died. I never get to tell her.
Oh, geez, that got dark,
It
Anson.
it
Don't
did.
say that stuff.
It did. It did. But no, I mean, like, we every once in a while, I like, it's crazy, like, I have all this camera gear and all this camera equipment, and my daughter will come in, she's like, "Can we film a video?" And I'm like,
Yeah,
"Yes, let's film a video,
yeah.
and we'll just sit and talk." I I think one day it's gonna turn into me running her YouTube channel. I'm telling
Yeah. Nice.
she's gonna be like a gamer
Don't
YouTuber.
don't
Be
worry,
like,
honey, I got this strategy figured out.
yeah, I no, by then I still will not have it figured out.
Yeah, I know.
Be like, "What
Yeah.
do I do with my thumbnails and
Don't
titles?"
don't worry, honey, we'll use my influence to grow your channel.
Speaking of influence,
Oh,
right?
man.
So, again, classic Caleb and Anson podcast where we just go
Mm.
everywhere, right?
Oh, yeah. Where are we going now?
Um, so we were looking up the highest there's a in my co-working space, there
Yeah.
is an office that it's a couple of guys that run. Have you ever heard of Kittle? It's like a
George Kittle?
Canva, it's like a Canva adjacent, but kinda Canva.
No.
No? Okay. Um, so they run the social media for that company.
Okay.
And so we talk YouTube every once in a while. They have over 100 subscribers, and so I go and I play with their plaque every once in a while, and I'm like,
Wait,
I will
over
just
100 or over 100,000?
over 100,000, that's what I meant.
Okay. So I was
So
gonna
I
say,
like go touch it because I know I'll never see it in real life, and so,
yeah, that's
you
what I'm
know,
talking about.
um, but, uh, we were talking about, like, most subscriber count on YouTube. And we looked up a list of like the top 10, maybe top 100, maybe some like top 20, somewhere around there, like a top
Yeah.
tier list, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Dude, they didn't break under million. Like, it didn't break
yeah.
under like double digit millions,
Hmm.
which like instantly made me depressed because I
Yeah.
was like,
Well, it's like, the stats wise, it's like 98% of channels or something never hit like 10,000 subscribers. So the fact that you have over 10,000 subscribers, you are in like the top like 2%.
which is maddening because I consume a lot of YouTube, right? Like I watch a
Mm.
lot of you. I probably watch more YouTube than I do actual like TV or movies,
Yep.
which is sometimes sad, sometimes just really entertaining. I'm
Yeah.
really into food challenges lately. I don't know why.
Into
Uh,
what?
Food challenges.
Oh,
There's
okay.
there's a guy that's from like the UK that like takes on all these different food challenges of like he's he was in North Carolina a couple months ago doing like the most you can eat pancakes challenge or what have you.
Oh,
Yeah, it's nuts. Um,
okay.
but so I consume a lot of YouTube and there's a lot of channels on there. And so to think
Yeah.
about that only the top 2%
Yeah.
sees that type of success on the platform blows my mind.
I know, right? When
Blows
I
my
heard that stat, and, I might be off by just like a percentage or 2, but it's like
You're like
very,
like 92%.
yeah, it's very small percentage of channels get over that 10,000 subscriber mark.
So what
And then,
happens to the rest of the 98%? Do they just, like, start a channel?
yeah, I think a lot of people start channels and then realize like everything that goes into it and aren't consistent with it, and it just kind of like fizzles out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's what happens a lot.
Do you think that also accounts for, like, the people that just have channels to consume? Or is that
Um,
people that
that
actively post?
I don't know. That's a good question. I think there's also a lot of people that just use, or maybe companies that just use
Yeah.
YouTube as a hosting platform as well. You
Yes,
know what I
yes.
mean? Where they're
They
just
may
like,
still upload, but they're not pushing it.
yeah, they're just like, they're not making YouTube videos to necessarily grow their channel. They're just using it as a hosting platform to like basically embed to their website
Yeah,
or, that type of thing too. So
yeah. I'd be interested to see, like, what the general population creates and posts to a YouTube channel for. I feel like that would probably be it. I feel like
there's,
it's probably
yeah.
website posting because it's super easy,
Oh yeah, totally.
but
There's
still
got to be some of those stats out there.
still that stat, like, it makes me feel great because you and I are in the top 2% of creators that
Yeah,
have,
totally.
and so that makes me feel good, but at the same time, I'm like, also, like, makes me kinda sad for people that, like, don't ever get to that point, right? Like,
Without purchasing subscribers, let's just add.
that is the hot topic. That is the hot topic.
Is it the hot topic or are we just making it a hot topic?
I Okay, so again, going rabbit hole, right? So I was watching a video this past week. I'll keep the
Okay.
creator unnamed. But I was watching a video this past week and someone commented, "Hey, I looked at Social Blade. It looks like you've been promoting your videos. And the brands are picking up on this and not working with those
Oh.
creators." So if you don't know, and if you don't even care, the TLDR, as they say for this, is
What does that stand for again?
too long didn't read or don't read. It's a Reddit phrase. Uh,
Oh, yeah, I don't spend any time there.
yeah, it's a scary place. It's basically Twitter on acid.
You used to like post all your stuff there, didn't you?
I still sometimes do
Do
in
you?
some communities. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Sigma
Nice.
FP, I've been posting the BF stuff, and somebody finally was like,
BF.
they were like, "Why are you posting on here? This is the FP." I was like, "Guys, we're basically the same people at this point." Like,
Does the BF stand for best friend or boyfriend with the Sigma?
definitely boyfriend. Definitely
Oh,
boyfriend. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. The CEO is like, "Let's call this boyfriend." So,
Sigma boyfriend.
Sigma boyfriend. It's just it
That
fits
just got
with
weird.
current trend of or like younger generations like terminology too, because like
Oh, yeah.
Sigma boy, like
Oh, yeah.
boyfriend, like all
Yeah.
this stuff, like it
You
fits.
pre-ordered your Sigma boyfriend.
I did. I did. You
Okay,
know.
back to the conversation. I'm here to keep us on track, Anson.
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like it's a give and take. I feel like sometimes I'm
Uh,
like, "Yeah, we gotta bring it back in."
yeah, bring it back in.
Um,
Social
no, so
Blade
anyway, somebody
sponsors.
Yeah, somebody was
Social
like,
Blade, yep.
"Yep, Social Blade." Uh, somebody was like, "You clearly are promoting your videos, and brands are not, reaching out to people that are doing that." And one brand that got put out there was Laowa. Uh,
Oh,
yeah, and so again, if you're not familiar, Laowa is a Chinese lens manufacturer. Make really awesome anamorphic wide angle lenses.
mhm.
And so I was like, incidentally enough, the last review I did was for Laowa. I was like, well, I guess they cut out all the bigger creators that are paying for their subscribers. And
Is that your 10 out of 10?
yes, it is. Their videos, I have done technically three reviews for them. One of them, I bought the lens myself, and that one did really well. The
Nice.
last two that they've sent me something have tanked both times. If they never talk to me again, I will not be surprised.
Oh, yeah.
It's not
Hey,
like,
it's all good, man. It's all
yeah,
good.
it's something, man. But all that to say, I'm sure 98% of people are like, "This is madness. Why would I even do this?" So,
Mhm.
I get it. I get
Yeah.
it. I mean, I have
Yeah.
friends that are like 18,000, 20,000 subscribers and being like, "I can't do this anymore."
Oh, yeah, totally. It's a grind.
It is a grind. It was funny, I was watching a somebody I just found, and this is, again, going back to, like, holy cow, like, how many people post on YouTube that the top 2% are the ones
Mhm.
that are above 10,000 subscribers? Because like, I constantly find new channels that are, like,
Yeah.
hundreds and thousands of subscribers.
Right.
Um, but someone posted, it was very ironic. He posted a video of, like, how he just got to 1,000 subscribers when he posted the video. And he was like, "This is why I would never have started a channel because it's such a grind. It's so like you have this dream that one video will just send you into the hundreds of thousands of subscribers and all that." And talked about like just that grind aspect. Uh, Ironically enough, apparently that video popped off
Of course it did.
and like 460 like yeah 460,000 views, and
Uh,
now he has like 100,000 subscribers, and that was like 9 months
oh,
ago.
with one video?
Yeah, one
Anson,
video
what are we
changed
even doing?
everything. I hate
Oh
that.
my
I hate that because
ugh.
you're always like, is this the video? Is this the one? It's
I
never.
stopped thinking that. No. I like I'll be like, "Oh, I really like this video," and those are the ones that tank,
Mhm, mhm,
but I don't spend a whole lot of time on a video. Those
mhm.
ones, like, 10K views in the first week, like, what?
Is it Do you think it's because we know they're not great videos, and so we focus more on the title and the thumbnail than we would
I
on the
don't know.
videos that we like?
That's 99% of a video is the title and thumbnail,
I mean,
unfortunately. You know what
sure,
I mean?
but yeah, because the same I find that too. Like, I find the same thing too, where like I will go out and shoot sample. I just had it happen, right? Like, I did a reaction video that I recorded, edited, and post within like an hour, maybe two of the announcement for the Sigma BF. It took off like 500 views within the first 30 minutes.
Mhm.
And like I was like, "Oh, this is the video," going back to that. This is the one.
This is gonna take me to the new heights.
But
Silver
it
plaque.
yeah, exactly. But it always happens to where that video, and this is how, my last couple of, like, big announcement videos have been, is, like, I'll do announcement of the announcement. I'll, like, kind of, like, give some, like, value in it. Like, I'll get all the information that's necessary, kind of so people don't have to go hunting for the information, and I'll make a video about it. But inevitably, those will do really well, and then the actual review that I spent hours and hours and days of filming samples, doing different projects, will not do well. Like, my Sigma BF review is 7 out of 10 right now. And it's
Do
just
you
like,
What if you just did those other videos and not an actual review?
I've thought about it. Like, I've thought about it, like, because there are channels that their whole existence is just, here's what camera news there is.
Yeah.
It just doesn't seem fun, right?
Yeah,
Like
that's true. I mean, you
like
can
I
still do, like, sample shots and stuff, but, like, as far as, like, this big grand review,
yeah.
like, maybe you just don't need that. Maybe just do, like,
No.
individual like, it's a review series.
Yeah, maybe not. I think this cycle actually kind of made that the case for that, because and a lot of times I don't have that luxury. Like, the way that Sigma went about the announcement was very different than what they've done previously, where
It was
like
weird.
it was weird. Because it was like, who didn't know,
Yeah.
and like, you would think that the people that covered all, like, it's like Sydney, I can't always forget his name, but Diog, he's a Sony
Oh,
user.
yeah. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
He had the same, I mean, he's a couple 100,000 subscribers, and he had the same situation I did, where he found out after the fact and had 2 weeks to borrow it. Um, it seemed like Sigma's very, this is a whole nother conversation, but like Sigma's very still in like I think I've told you about this, but like they're very still like physical media
Mm,
minded. So like, people that are writing articles online, they're going to probably
yeah.
get the priority. They're very traditional in that way. All that to say, this series of reviews kind of pointed to me that maybe it is something that I should look into, is like the videos I did that led up to the actual review did better than the review itself. Like my
Yeah.
low light test, which was just me sitting down being like, "Hey, this is what the low light looks like." That did really well. Like the simple like, "Hey, I just turned on the camera. This is what it looks like." That did better than the review.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying. Just make a series of review, like it's a
yeah.
review series.
But that goes also back to like it's a special circumstance with the BF because like I got the camera after the embargo was lifted. And
Mm.
so it was almost like while I tested out, let's put out these smaller videos. But like when we get an embargo, there is not necessarily that not there's not that luxury all the time
That's
of
true.
like, hey,
That's true.
everybody else is putting out a full review. I'm gonna put out
What if, hold on, stop talking. What if we did, here's what we're going to do, Anson. You ready?
what's that?
Live.
Live reviews.
No, 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 no,
Oh,
no,
sorry.
no. I'm going to announce this live. Here's
Oh,
what we should
sorry.
do.
Yes.
So instead of just one video that's a review, what if it's like you do like little small videos like a series, but release them all at the embargo time.
Interesting.
So it's like 5 videos. Just
But I feel
bam,
like
bam, 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 and they're all like linked together, and it's like this whole like microcosm of just mini reviews.
mini reviews. All right, so let me know in the chat. Would you watch all of that playlist? We'll say it. We'll make it a review playlist.
Anson, you're the only one that's viewing this right now, so
Are we still only at one viewer?
yeah. Do you have the stream up? I know my wife was watching earlier. I don't know if she still is.
She's
So
still
that
at
would
the
have been
studio
the
with you?
no, she went home.
Oh, she pulled focus and was like, "I'm done. I'm out."
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
That's
here
fine.
for your focus, baby. That's what she
Focus
said.
from. I'm still tripping on the
She's
fact that you're on a. Oh, we didn't even cover that. So for those of you that don't know, a Helios 442, to kind of come back to what we were talking about a minute ago. It's not a
this
44.
is
It's
way
not a
back.
42 millimeter. It is a 56 millimeter. It's so on micro four thirds. That is
It
a
mm,
112 millimeter
I mean,
thing.
it's a long ways away. It's a long ways away.
I'm here for it. You got a good lens compression. You got the whole thing.
Yeah, I've got a long HDMI cord
Nice.
so I can connect to do this, So,
Have you
the
ever
thing.
this random, not like anything else in this episode hasn't been.
Well,
Um, have you ever used the Lumix tether to do
no,
webcam?
I've never used it.
Dude, I tried to figure it out before our stream today, and
Yeah.
I was like, I give up. I don't.
It
I don't
like, it
even.
comes up in all those meetings that we have, but it's like, I've never used it, and I don't have any necessarily desire to use it, to be honest with you.
I don't even think it's offered anymore. I went on the app store to look for the Lumix tether app. It
Oh,
doesn't. It's not there, and I think they replaced
really?
it. And I feel like I just didn't pay attention when they told
Is
us
it
that
in
they
Lumix is
replaced
it
it.
in Lumix Lab now?
Maybe I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
Could I email Sean and be like, "Please help," 'cause otherwise my camera wouldn't be dying right now because it would just be in the
Oh, yeah.
USB-C.
That's true, yeah.
Jeez,
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Hmm,
It is what it is.
yeah.
Anyways, okay, well, this is an episode.
Hey, we'll probably talk about this next time, but are we making any videos at NAB?
I mean, we're
Are you
definitely
taking a
making stuff for our main channels for sure.
are you taking a camera?
Am I taking a camera? I don't know, man. I am in decision paralysis with my cameras right now. Like I'm on the verge of just taking an FP with a 45 millimeter I series lens, and that's it.
Mm,
I don't know. We'll see. I might take the S1R Mark II, but
yeah.
I feel like if I don't take the FP, then people that like know my channel are gonna be really pissed. But I don't know. We'll see.
The BF. Take your Sigma boyfriend.
I don't they don't ship until the end of April.
Oh, sad.
Dude, I got a email about an affiliate sale that I told you and,
Yeah.
Dustin about, and I was, like, secretly hoping because it just says, like, "Hey, there's a transaction that was initiated." I was like, "Oh, are they shipping me the BF early so I can take it to
Nope.
NAB?" Because admittedly, I have nagged them to take it to
Yeah.
NAB,
Yeah.
and they've so graciously just not responded to those emails.
Yeah. Just
They're
a
like,
ghost.
no. And the more I think about it, I'm like, okay, it's clearly because I think they're gonna have the BF at the B&H booth, and so they probably don't want somebody
Mm,
officially putting it
walking
there
around
or
with it.
like going with it. It is what it is. But
Yeah.
um no, we're definitely making a video. I just gotta figure out what camera to bring. What do you
Mm,
bring? What's your
I don't
packing
know.
situation?
GH5.
I mean, if you're going with my logic, that would make sense because the logic of this
GH4.
is what people know our channels for. Let's be
Yeah, I know. Uh,
I peaked at the FP, you peaked at the GH5.
yeah, I know. For real. For real.
You have all jokes aside, do you have anything I'm curious about this. Because I don't go look at other people's analytics a ton. I do sometimes when I'm really bored.
Other
Um,
people, you can do that?
yeah, I mean, just go on like somebody's channel and be like, "What's your most popular?" and all that. And
I
like
was like,
technically, vidIQ does give you the ability to go and like click on a video and it shows you like how well it's growing and it's all
do you
that.
use vidIQ?
All the time. That's how I get my
Really?
keywords. Yeah,
Huh.
that's how I do my SEO tags. I still do SEO tags.
Really?
And help.
I don't.
Really?
They do help?
Yeah, they help. They help. My
Um,
before a certain brand that I will not mention, unbeknownst to me, promoted my video,
oh, yep.
and advertised it, which
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not happy about.
You're not
I
getting compensated for that action, huh?
know, right? Um, but before that, my highest um traffic was YouTube search, and typically that is because of stuff like SEO.
Yeah. Hmm.
So yeah, I every video I go to vidIQ and I look at all the keywords that are applicable for that video topic. It's usually like it's really easy because I talk about the FP so much. I just find a
Yeah.
bunch of FP tags that are ranking really well and I'll put them on there. But
Maybe I should start using like vidIQ or something.
dude, you're doing really well without vidIQ.
We got a comment.
Oh my god,
Hurry.
your
I'm
wife
going
is
to bring
watching
it up.
the video.
Yes. Yes, Anson. I will watch your mini video reviews. Caleb will too. Guaranteed 2 views.
This is why we're hanging out
Boom.
in Vegas.
Yes. Yes, Anson.
Mini reviews. Erica, I can't tell you how a breath of fresh air your comment is after it's been the Sahara Desert in this comment section tonight.
Yes. And
So
I know so it must be like quite a bit of a delay unless she started late or something that it's just a delay that far because she
unless you
must be
just
at this part of the conversation. So she's probably going to see this several minutes later, probably like 15 minutes later that
probably
we
when you're
actually
driving home.
read. Yeah, probably when I'm driving home that we actually put this comment up on the screen.
Yep, we did. Thank you very much. I'm excited to see you in like 2 weeks.
Yes.
Um,
Yeah. Gonna be a good time.
it is gonna be
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't think I want to do like, hey, I'm at NAB and do the whole walking around thing. Like, I'm thinking about just, I don't know. Maybe we can try making something like, I
yeah.
don't know. Like,
Well, I
let's
mean,
do. Oh, I got it. I got it. Let's just do rolling shutter tests.
no, that's what we should do is like every booth that we go to, we try a rolling shutter test.
Yes. Except here's going to be our rolling shutter test. It's not, the camera's going to be on a tripod and we're just going to roll across the screen like on our bellies, like and that's going to be our rolling
See,
shutter.
just really fast so that we can see
Yes.
like if there's any bending for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. For sure. Here's the question though, is how many camera brands, how many unique camera brands are gonna be? Because I feel like there's like 6. We got nothing.
Yeah. Well,
Okay, but real like
do you have global shutter? I want to know.
the
Does this
red
camera have global shutter?
we should go to lens brands and ask that too.
Yes. Does this lens have rolling shutter? Does this lens, does it roll?
Apparently, though, real take. Apparently, if a lens, I think a lens can have a leaf shutter. I don't. Somebody commented on my video the other day of like, "Oh, this could be how it's solved is do a leaf shutter," and I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
Never heard of that.
Never heard of it either. So,
I mean, I'm not saying it's not real. I've never heard of it. So I'd be interested.
that reminds me, that was the best part of your what was it, the S1R Mark II versus the S52X rolling
Oh,
shutter.
yeah.
We're just like in the corner of your studio. Just be like, here's this stupid rolling shutter test.
Yeah. That was kind of not totally serious, if you know what I mean, but
Oh, I know. I got the vibe.
good. I'm glad.
You don't film yourself facing a wall that's in that corner
With
and
just a
you
spotlight on me.
this
It's
is
just a spotlight.
this is this is something I should see as a scientific test of
If you want to know, go watch that video.
Yeah,
Does
you
the
gotta
S1R2 have rolling
see the
shutter
best part of that
compared to
video.
the S52?
Yeah.
Watch till the end.
Watch till the end. You gotta watch till the end. And then comment that was your favorite rolling shutter test of all time. That was beautiful, dude.
Until you see our rolling shutter test from Vegas.
From an AB. We're gonna go like to serious broadcast booths and be like, "Hey, does this have rolling shutter?
Does this broadcast camera have rolling shutter? Because I need to know.
I need to." That's what we gotta. That's our line. Does
I
this
need to know.
camera have rolling shutter? I need to know.
Yeah. I'm going to be in the newsroom. Does this have rolling shutter?
I mean, in fairness, you say broadcast, and I'm like, actually, like sports probably shouldn't have a ton of rolling shutter.
Yeah, it would be hard to hit the mark.
It would be hard to hit the mark and hard to not have like a ton of like motion since
Yeah.
okay, we're not getting into rolling shutter. Anyways,
if you're following those balls, you don't want rolling shutter.
Family friendly podcast, Caleb Hoover. A family friendly podcast.
No, I'm talking about sports.
Sports. No, sure. Anyways, I'm excited. So, okay, are we streaming before NAB? Is that what we're saying?
Oh yeah, let me look at the calendar real quick.
We're saying this. We're like, yeah, I'm not available.
Oh yeah, I think we can bust a stream out maybe on the 31st.
What do we got? Is that a Monday?
That's a Monday. That would be the week before NAB.
Oh, yes. So not this Monday, but next.
Yep.
Dude, that's perfect.
What do you think?
I'm here for it.
Plan it?
We should plan it. We should plan it now. We should
yeah.
A week and a half before we
Can you make a thumbnail like right now?
I need
I'll get it scheduled
for us.
Yeah, I know. I was looking at that today.
Save 4 faces.
Yeah, the thumbnail. I was like, this needs some work. Like, I mean, you're doing a great job, Anson. Anson creates our thumbnail for this channel. You're doing a great job. It just needs some work. I feel like.
I know. I tried to put it together like in 10 minutes. It was not.
And I love the "what are we here for?" or something. What was the thumbnail for this one? What are we? Why do we exist? I was like, oh, we're getting into that conversation tonight.
Oh my god.
Let's get philosophy.
No,
What
but
are we here
that's
for?
what are we here for? It all depends on how you think and act. Um, but no, 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 don't even Caleb Hoover, because the title for this is "Drop It Like It's Hot."
What's a Snoop Dogg song?
I literally saw the title and I started laughing.
Of course, I would use it.
I was
Snoop Dogg.
I
Drop
love
it
how,
like
like,
it's
this
hot.
originated wait, no, we can't give it away because there's a rhyme in the oh, no, we've already said it. Have we already said it?
Yeah,
That's new.
I think we said it on when we like either Dustin or Dang You was on. I think we said
I
it.
think
I
it
think we
was.
revealed it all. We're no gatekeeping. No gatekeeping on this.
Yeah, no gatekeeping. So our titles are song titles.
Except for the one last time because we were
Oh, yeah.
talking about the cameras.
We were actually
And
trying to
that
focus on that
and
one.
that's when we used our influence and connected our channels to that one because Anson, your influence is strong. Most of the people were from your channel. So your influence was with us.
I have a very dedicated community, and I love them every second of every day. Sometimes
Fantastic.
there are some people that I'm like, "Can you just block?" But most of the part, they're pretty chill people. Dude, can I tell you a funny story?
Yeah, please.
Can I tell you a funny story that includes how family friendly are we?
Oh, I don't know.
So, okay, so again, all right. I'm trying to cut back on alcohol. So,
Okay.
beginning of the podcast talked about like non-alcoholic beer and all that. Just to like, I'm 40, maybe should like take it easy a little bit. So, one thing I've been trying to do and experiment with is legal CBD, right?
Okay. All right.
So, been trying like hard candy, like doing my thing, right?
Chewables or hard
Yeah, yeah,
candy.
yeah, yeah. So I think I would pop a couple and just like
Yeah.
mellow out. Some at the end of the day, just take the edge off, right? Legal. I'm too paranoid to do anything illegal. So, um,
I see the cops pulling up to your house right now.
exactly, exactly. No. So last Saturday night, dude, like we went to dinner and I had a couple IPAs, right? Like at dinner, I was feeling good. I was like, okay, cool, cool, cool. And I was like, oh, this might be a, CBD night. I didn't feel like breaking out the bourbon. I was like, this can be CBD night. So I put in, I think normally I was doing like two, maybe three. I took four. Um, dude, no lie.
Uh,
Savannah came downstairs. For those who don't know, my wife came downstairs. I had dropped a carrot on the stairs because we take carrots upstairs to our guinea pigs. I dropped a carrot and she goes, "What is this?" And I'm like, "I don't know." I thought she was interrogating me or something. She goes to like for some reason, I don't know why. She goes to touch me with the carrot, like my arm
whoa.
with the carrot. And I go,
Yeah.
all seriousness, I go, "Whoa." I'm nervous something's gonna happen. Long
Whoa.
story short, like that happens. We both like crack up, die laughing because of my response. I kid you not, Caleb. I laughed so hard. Full stop. I passed out.
What? No
dude,
way.
dude, I've never passed out in my life, but I was laughing so hard I couldn't breathe, and my brain just
Oh.
went, nope,
Ju-
it's done.
Just drop him.
Dude,
Just drop him.
she said I was out for like maybe a couple seconds and like I woke up, the
Wow.
cats were like screaming and everything. I was like, what? Uh,
Chaos.
this is my story of how CBD is not for me. Um,
Wow. What a story.
yeah, yeah. I'll spare the I got nauseous and threw up the rest of the night, but
Mm.
yeah.
Well, you didn't spare. You just went there.
I mean the specifics, the
Oh, okay.
specifics. So yes, I will just drink non-alcoholic IPAs for now. So
Oh, okay. All
Yeah.
right.
But yeah, that
Well,
was my Saturday
lesson
night.
learned.
Lesson
So
learned.
if you don't take anything else from this whole episode, now you know.
All
That's
of you two beautiful people that are watching this episode,
well, we're back down to one.
which is me.
Just you. My wife might pop back on here in a sec.
That's hilarious. That's funny. So
But
yes, no CBD at NAB. I'm just saying.
yeah, that's probably good.
It's probably a good idea. It's probably a
Yeah.
good idea. All right, Caleb.
Yeah, so next episode we will be talking about NAB and some of
Yes.
the things that we probably want to see and
Yes.
maybe experience while we're there. So if
We
you
might
are
tie any other
watching,
channels. Do we tie any other channels? I think so. Probably.
tie in our channels.
Yeah. For that influence.
Oh, yeah, maybe because it's
Gear
yeah, maybe
related.
because it's a gear related one. We could
Mhm.
probably tie our channels in
Mhm.
and
I feel it. Because I
yeah.
actually am really curious of what you're looking forward to for NAB. So
You know, I don't know. Last NAB, I did like a lot of research and stuff. I think I'm just gonna walk around and like
see
I
what
don't want to
happens.
give too much away for our next episode, but I think I'm just gonna kind of walk around and
Are you there
um
for like I am where I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes you're very business minded and I appreciate it. But I am literally there to just like hang out. Like
I think I'm more there to hang out
you
this
think so?
time around. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
At least until Tuesday because then I have those studio tours and stuff, but
Where are the studio tour?
and they're around Vegas somewhere. I'm not exactly sure of the exact address that I can give you right now.
Well, don't do it anyways. Well, no, they're a business, so they'll be fine.
Yeah, they
I'll
can Google them.
dox them, but
Video podcast studio and Vegas content studio, I think are the two names of it.
nice.
There's two different ones. So
I
yeah.
I might persuade you to let me tag along. Just
Yeah.
see.
We'll probably find an Uber.
Hell yeah.
Unless Dustin wants to drive us around.
Hey Dustin, you want to let us drive around? You are staying at my house now, or the house I'm staying in. I'm telling you, Caleb, you and Erica just need to come to the house.
No thanks. No, we're good.
Hang out with a bunch of dudes.
Yeah. Here's what I think I want to make. No, we'll get into this next episode.
Okay.
But I think I know what I want to make while we're there.
Should I bring an actual like a camera?
No. You don't need to.
Well, now I'm gonna bring the S1R and the FP.
Whoa.
Well, the FP is so small, I can just fit it in my pocket.
Yeah, that is true. It's like basically a GoPro.
Yeah, basically. I mean, if I don't put a lens on it, it could easily go in my pocket.
Yeah.
So Frontier, I think, won't have an issue with it. So
Frontier. Oh boy.
Frontier, who might yeah, it's Frontier. The budget.
I may not see you there.
Dude, I don't know. Yeah, especially with all the things that are happening on the airlines, you may not see me.
I might not see you there.
We'll see. I don't know, man. Maybe because they're more budget, they're more resilient. They're like,
yeah, could be. Could be.
So,
all right. Well, that's all we got for tonight, folks. Tune in 2 weeks. We'll have our special NAB episode.
The NAB roundup. That's what we'll call it. Dude,
the NAB kickoff. NAB kickoff.
But it's like
that's it.
2 weeks before NAB.
Yeah. No, it's only 1 week before NAB.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's actually technically like only a few days before NAB. Yeah. So if you are new to the podcast, new to the stream, consider subscribing, do all the things, and subscribe, notification bell so you can be notified when that video goes live.